Hi, it's Chris with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida. And today we're doing a review on a new product that I put on my truck. So come on this way, let's take a look. What am I talking about? Of course, there's a lot of stuff on my truck. As you can see, I got the Rhino racks here, the low ones. But what did we put on today? Well, we did the Truxdeo Elevate rack, if I can say it. Now, what's great about this rack is you can adjust the height. For example, you see these little holes here? If I want to, I can slide this down and lock in here so it's at 18 inches or at 28 inches. Why is that good? Well, for example, I got a little rack here, so I don't necessarily bring it down to this 18 inches, but I got it up there. Now, why is that good? Well, what if I have which I do have, I got a 13-foot kayak. Now, by being this height, it will sit over the front of my truck instead of sticking out the back here. So I can attach it here, I'll stick it over there, and it was good to go. Now, this can also be used in a commercial aspect. Like, for example, you want to put ladders on here. You can put long ladders on here, which would work really well. Now, how does this work? Well, if you notice, I have the new Roll and Lock XT, which has the T-slots. Now, there's a lot of companies that now coming out with covers with built-in T-slots. You got the Roll and Lock, which I have on my truck, which is the electric one. I love that thing. You can get it on the Retrax XR T-slot. You can get a Truck Covers USA with a Yakima T-slot or the Pace Edwards Ultra Groove. Now, if you happen to have a folding cover, we sell a lot of backflips, MX4, stuff like that, and you want to get this on there, you can do it. Basically, they sell this rail here. How does this work? Well, basically, this would sit underneath the rail, and you have a T-slot, and then this fits right into that. So you can get it now, this being straight and not at an angle, because some of them go like this, which is fine if you have a rolling cover. But a folding cover, like a backflip or one of those other brands, Undercover, Ultraflex, folds up. So it's going to need that height to clear this. So you can use these with that on folding covers. And of course, if you have a rolling cover with a T-slot, you can use this. And these also work on quite a few different brands out there. So if you buy, like for example, I didn't need to buy these. I already actually have these to show people. But this is great if you don't have the T-slot already on your vehicle. Now, what's great with the T-slot, man, you could do a ton of stuff. Again, we got the Truxdeo racks here, 18 to 28. And by the way, a lot of its competitors don't offer the adjustments. Like for example, I sell a lot of the Yakimas, and I do like a Yakima, but it's either you get the low one or the high one. It's either or. I also sell the Thules, which is a Pace Edwards Lear product. And again, that's a fixed spot. So this gives you the best of both worlds. Now, these also have a good amount of weight. So let's talk about how much weight this can lift. Well, actually hold. Okay, you get three different ones. If you, let's say you are off-roading, you're going camping, and you have one of those tents on there, it will hold 750 static weight. What is static? That means you're parked. Okay, so two people in one of those tents will be just fine. Now, it'll hold 500 pounds if you're just driving around town, you got those ladders on there and you're using it for commercial stuff or whatever, that's fine. Then when you go off-roading, okay, so off-roading, it drops to 250. So if you have this and you can only really go 250 because you're doing off-roading, things are going up and down, okay? So you got three weights, 750 static, you're parked, 500 everyday driving, 250 off-roading. So, and by the way, that's pretty darn strong. It holds a lot of weight. These are in there. I'm going to see if I can give it a little tug here. As you can see, the whole truck's moving. They're in there really good. And the nice thing is, if I had to take these off, it's really not super hard. I basically just take the two bolts off each here, and I would just slide it off. And that's, like I said, it's not outrageous. I would leave this all as one piece, stick it in the garage, you know, so you don't have, if you don't want to drive around all the time like this, you don't have to. Now, because this truck is sitting in front of my store, I'm going to probably leave this on because I want to be able to walk people out here and say, hey, look what you can get. You can get a high rack, a medium rack, or you can get the Rhino racks, which is your low rack. And of course, you can do a safari basket on here. You can put one up there if you wanted to. Depends. You can do a lot of different things. Once you get a T-slot, so you get a cover with T-slot or whatever, the world opens up for a ton of stuff you can do. All in all, I think this is all a great setup. I'm really happy with this. For me, because I'm the president of two clubs. One is the South Florida Outdoor Adventure Club, which is one of the things we do is camping and kayaking. And I tell you, throw my nice 13-footer up there. Now, I used to stick them in the bed, and of course, it would stick out quite a bit here, and I had a little piece that came out here and held it, but now I'm just gonna stick the kayak on top here. Also, I forgot to mention, there is a T-slot on the top of this and on the bottom here. So again, if you look on my Rhino racks here, with the T-slot, I put in some tie downs here. So if I wanted to, I could do another set up here if I like to. So I can have tie downs here, tie downs here. I also have one in the T-slot. I have a big strap that locks in here. So I got all kinds of ways to attach whatever I'm carrying. So if I'm putting a tent up here, I want to put a luggage here, whatever it is, I can attach all of it really, really easy. Just an all in all easy setup, great looking, and most important, it is functional. This will accommodate lots of stuff. As you know, a lot of people nowadays are doing the off-roading, they're going camping, they're doing a lot of outdoor activities. This is set up for that, you know. Of course, if you're a guy who's using your truck for work, this is set up for that. Either way, we got you covered. Now, if you see this and you say, you know what, Chris, I like to get this. How do I get this? Well, some of this stuff is not on the website. Keep that in mind. So the best thing to do is call us at the store. The phone number is at the bottom of this video. Now, a lot of people go on YouTube, and they'll ask me 1,000 questions about everything I'm showing here. Be honest with you, I just don't have time to sit there and answer your questions. If you have questions, call the store. You can ask for Dave, who's behind the camera. You can ask for John or Buddy or whoever else is working, myself. We'll answer those questions for you. If you're gonna give me a laundry list of questions on my YouTube channel, I'm just gonna say, give the store a call. Just because we're busy, let's be honest. I mean, I'm the guy who does this stuff. I don't have, I don't have 100,000 people working for me. Dave and I are back there working on this stuff. And a lot of times it's hard for us to hop on the computer and answer those questions. So keep that in mind. So again, the phone number is at the bottom of this. The website is also on the bottom of this, but some of this might not be on the website. Plus, if you call us, we can tell you inventory, how much we have in stock. And of course, the address is on the bottom of this YouTube video. You can come and see us in person. This truck will be parked right in front of the store. So you can come in here, take a look at yourself and say, damn, this is great, I like it. And speaking of like, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're doing different stuff all the time. You might not ever see a video with this setup, with all the features I have in here, with the T-slot, electric cover, safari basket, low racks, high racks, all the stuff we put it on here. You might not see anyone else doing this. And so you subscribe to the channel, you get to see all this cool stuff. Again, this is Chris with C&H Auto Accessories doing a review of the new Truxdeo Elevate Rack System. Thank you.